The Bills just made a ton of signings, and I am absolutely loving the Bills' new mindset. And there's one signing in particular that I really want to talk about it, so let's talk about it all right here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bills Digest. I am your host, Anthony Senicar, and it is free agency time, so you know what that means. Tons of signings are just around the corner, and we got you guys covered all right here at Bills Digest. There's only one issue with that. 72% of you guys who are watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. Subscribe, stay in touch here all offseason for all your latest free agency news, trade rumors, and draft coverage, because we got you guys covered all offseason. So subscribe and stay in touch. And like I said, guys, the Bills have made a ton of re-signings and contract extensions. That seems like the focus of this offseason is retaining the current core and getting them into long-term contracts at a good number as they continue to develop and grow. Three notable ones are that of Khalil Shakir, the Bills' number one receiver, who signs a 4-year, $53 million extension. Terrell Bernard, who is the heart and soul of this defense beside Matt Milano, signs a 4-year, $50 million contract. And finally, that of the Bills, what looks like cornerstone defensive end. They invest a 4-year contract for $80 million. I like the mindset that the Bills are doing. They are keeping this young core intact. They are drafting players in later rounds or in a first-round pick like Greg Rousseau, developing them and signing him to long-term contracts to lock up this core for another 4 years. The new, fresh set of a nucleus of this Bills team is now signed. It seems like this is the second generation of Josh Allen's Buffalo Bills. The first generation being that of Michael Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Stephon Diggs, Motor, John Brown, Cole Beasley. Now it seems like the new generation is going to be focused around that of Khalil Shakir, Terrell Bernard, Greg Rousseau, Christian Benford probably, and maybe James Cook. But the signing that I absolutely love for the long-term outlook for this team and for what this new mentality is that of Greg Rousseau, like I talked about, signing that 4-year, $80 million contract extension with $54 million guaranteed. The Bills cut Von Miller, and now this is Greg Rousseau's defensive line. He is the cornerstone piece at this defensive line. And again, the stats are still very good. They don't pop off the screen for $20 million a year, but the analytics back it up, and Rousseau is one of the premium run-stuffing defenders in the league, or run-stuffing edge guys in the league. Again, the pass rush rate was very good. He got 63 quarterback pressures, which is for 10th best in the league, 34 solo tackles, 9 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 10 assist tackles, only 24 years old. So again, at a 4-year contract, it's going to take him to 28, and these pass rushers are going to keep developing. Rousseau's going to keep growing, and now I like this skill set that the Bills have with Rousseau. They invest $20 million a year into Rousseau, who, again, could either play above that. The analytics love Rousseau. Just looking at the edge analytics, 11th in snap plays, 2nd in quarterback hits with 17, 15th in pass rush win rate of 14.6%, 23rd in pass rush productivity at 7.9%, 7th most run stops, 9th most run stop percentage, again, and one of the best run stuffing defensive ends in the league. A guy or a positional or a need the Bills needed was that of stopping the run, and Rousseau helped that a lot. Now, with Von Miller gone, it looks like the Bills are investing the money in Rousseau, and again, going to build pieces around him to have this rotational defensive line that Bobby Babich and Sean McDermott love. You're going to have Rousseau as your cornerstone piece. He is going to keep developing. The analytics are backing it up. He's one of the better analytical pass rushers in the league. He only had 9 sacks in the season, could have had a lot more, and I think the floor for him is 10 sacks a season, and I like that at $20 million a year. I mean, compared to that of other defensive ends in the league, you obviously got Myles Garrett at $40 million a year. Then you go down to Max Crosby at $35 million. That is your 2-year best pass rushers in the league. That is the upper echelon of the pass rushers. So again, Even that of Nick Bosa, Brian Burns, you're getting at $28 to $34 million. Then you start moving down to the Montez Sweats, the Leonard Williams, the Hendricksons. Sorry, guys. And then you go down to Rousseau. Again, I still think Rousseau is that on par with Trey Hendrickson. Leonard Williams, I think he's better than Montez Sweat. Had obviously the big Super Bowl and was about a 10-sack production guy. So again, on par, but I do like the run stuffing ability of Rousseau compared to that of Montez Sweat. And then once you get up there, then you're getting guys who are probably better than Rousseau, but that's costing you an excess of about $25 to $40 million. It seems like with the quarterback market growing, the best weapon against a quarterback market, or the best weapon against a quarterback, is someone who can get the quarterback down, and that's why you're seeing the Myles Garretts and the Max Crosbys go for $35 to $40 million a year, and those guys are getting about 12 or 13 to 20 sacks a year. You still got the TJ Watts and the Micah Parsons, who haven't got paid yet, and again, wasn't on that list because I was looking at defensive ends, but again, that's another two pass rushers. So obviously, Rousseau's not in that upper echelon. I believe he's probably just below it, but he has opportunity to get into the upper echelon. The analytics back him up to have another good season and to take another step forward. He has the run stuffing presence already. I think if he gets to that pass rushing presence, a $20 million a year contract at only 24 years old is going to look like an absolute steal for the Bills. And I love what they're doing. They're getting these guys in young with Josh's cap hit going up. You got to get these guys long term so you can move the money around. And only at 24 years old for Rousseau, I believe Khalil Shakir is only 25 or 26, and that of Terrell Bernard is only 25, 26. Good drafting by Brandon Beane, getting some good hits, signing these guys when they're still young, and getting them into a good cap hit number in their prime, and hoping that the growth that they're seeing already and the analytics that are backing these numbers up are going to keep helping them progress and playing above that $20 million range for Rousseau, or $15 to $18 million range for Bernard or Khalil Shakir. But let me know your thoughts below, guys. I think this is a very good signing for the Bills. It shows that Greg Rousseau is the number one pass rusher in this team, and I think if they go get another guy, like maybe that of a Joey Bosa, if they can get him for around $15 million a year, or if they bring back Leonard Floyd, who just got cut yesterday, or again, with the signing of Hoish, I think they still need that fourth option. I think getting someone who's in that Rousseau B tier, but again, on the older side, pair him up with Rousseau. We saw when Rousseau had Leonard Floyd on the other end or Von Miller on the other end, his productivity moved up because he was getting a lot more one-on-one opportunities. And let's not forget, 2 years ago, they lined Rousseau up against the guard with his length and his wingspan. It was causing issues for a lot of guards. So again, if they get another guy to line up opposite of Hoish, maybe that of, like I said, with a Joey Bosa or a DeMarcus Lawrence, like I said, or maybe bring back a Leonard Floyd, you have AJ Epenesa rotate in, then you can really move Rousseau around, use advantages with that length and with that wingspan against guards who are shorter and have shorter wingspans, and again, just gives the Bills a lot more flexibility. But like I was saying before, guys, let me know your thoughts below. What are your guys' thoughts on all these signings? What do you think I think of this Bills mindset of locking up this young talent for a long term? And do you guys believe in this next core of Bills players, this Josh Allen, this second version of this Josh Allen Buffalo Bills? And what do you guys think of the Rousseau contract? Do you think it was overpaid, or do you think it was a good contract for the term, for the age, and where he ranks among defensive pass rushers in the league? Like I said, leave your comments below. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. As always, please like and subscribe to this video. We just passed 100 subscribers. We're on the road to 200 now. Every little bit helps. And all offseason, we got you guys covered for all your latest Bills trades that might be around the corner, free agency signings that are happening what seems like every day, and draft coverage. So subscribe, stay in touch here with all your latest Bills news at Bills Digest. And as always, guys, go Bills.